Hi. I'm on live. I'm on live. Hi. Um, what I will say, sweet to ass shit I found out today. Found out, put together. Um, wow. I can't wait. When's the court date? Was that really a letter that I was supposed to get that's important that I didn't get? This makes me bring up the V2K telling me that they need my underwear for something. Um, that's part of this like mental thing. So what that does, if you're a targeted individual and you have people around you that are, whether they are really conspiring to set you up for a crime or not, they say that it's a game because that makes it convenient for them to be able to do it. They are not taking the extra step to think about the damages that are caused. They're not thinking about what happens if they get a day in court. So what I'm trying to explain now in the most calm voice that I can, because it's late and I have the biggest, most fucking high adrenaline rush ever. Adrenaline's better than any drug. My sister's name is Adrenaline. That makes me think like my family is all fucking weirdo. And I'm the only one. I'm like, nope, I don't want to be weird. I'm weird enough. Weird enough over here as it is. Leave me alone. Maybe they got touched, but I got emotionally abused. So, whoo-saw, I let it all go. Any sickness that I would get as a result of worrying about that shit is gone. I'm not worried. I'm not worried because I just sat outside with a bunch of people who were trying to intimidate me just by proximity, right? Everyone out there is trying to get a feel for how I am feeling right now, and I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling normal. I don't feel sick. So if somebody, like, how many millions of dollars have they stolen? And I'm here talking about it. I want to live to see the day that these motherfuckers that I'm talking about get handcuffs put on them. So it doesn't matter how much mold takes over the apartment. I'm going to be here for it. I'm going to be here to see them move all their shit out. I'm going to be here for it. Because I didn't just sit outside with a bunch of people. That's the whole pull your car game, pull your car. My sister thinks I'm a little bitch. Well, I think she's a little bitch. I think she's a bitch who's being controlled by a big bitch with a gun. Does that make me scared? No, because what happens with guns? You die, so I don't have one. I don't make threats about them. I don't try to pretend like I have them. I don't have any association with them. Right? The only time I've ever had one go off around me, with me being in the vicinity, is at a track meet, a track practice for when I was picking up the kids. And now I'm thinking that's a setup too. Imagine if they have murdered somebody and then they're going to try to tie me into that. I am not affiliated. The only way that my sister could get us to hang out was to join a bike group. So what did they do? They thought they had the perfect plot. I remember Kelly asking me, what is it that you do? Right? She knows what I do. She knows I do accounting. She knows what the fuck. So let me calm down. You guys already have too many crimes under your belt to fucking get me for this shit. There's an officer somewhere, so maybe it's not your fault. You made a deal with an officer somewhere that said, we need a criminal, so if it's not you, tell us who it is. And my sister's like, my sister. Right? Because what I know about her, you want people to start snitching on people, you want people to start narking on people for the fact that my niece cannot get, I don't know what her credit is right now, but the fact that she had to struggle with any kind of credit because my sister got a credit card in her name, that's the kind of parent she is. We'll talk about it. I want someone to talk about crimes I've done and then try to put them on me, try to run them on me and see if they really happened. Not a thing. including when I was a juvenile, the fact that I was driven to shoplift. I did not have a means of getting there. It would not have happened if it was of my own will. I'm not going to get on a bike and ride to the store. I'm trying to think, did I ever do that? When I was a kid, I did. I brought a candy wagon because that's all I wanted. Little sweet tooth bitch. And that's what you're like, we're going to set this little sweet tooth thievy bitch up for financial crime. But I got caught before you could set me up. I got caught as a juvenile, and that's how you thought she was going to set me up. It's crazy to think that my 15-year-old sister was thinking about, I'm 7 years younger than her, 7 or 8 years old. My sister's thinking about setting me up for crimes. Already. She said, oh, this bitch can read really good. Well, let's make sure she gets a good job. What is my sister's defense? I want to see her bank records. I want her kids to feel strong enough and comfortable enough to testify, knowing that in any event, in any way, they have my blood and they're going to be okay. Because that's what it's going to take. It's not, they try to make me look crazy. My nieces and nephews and shit are watching like, this is what happens if you talk about it. And I'm trying to tell you, this is what happens when you talk about it. You get over that shit, you heal, and you put the motherfuckers in prison. So let's fucking talk about it. I'm sorry, I'm getting too loud. I want those kids to heal. And as much as they may seem to function, what's going to happen is they're going to get into a position where someone puts them in a position and forces them to commit crimes. I don't want that for them. I don't want my sister's life for them. Right? I remember asking my sister if she's ever been to jail or if, like, she ever got arrested or something. And the way that she laughed about it, like, have I ever been to jail? Oh, you bet. So I wonder, who is it that she knows? Somebody pimped her out. Tell on him shit, bitch. Instead of having me here talk shit about you, tell on the person who fucking hurt you. Shit. That's it. I know there's something wrong with my sister, and that's it. Whether or not you guys, because I don't know. She's always managed to get a job next to where I'm working. For whatever, when I was working in West LA, it's almost like she thinks that she can't, and then she sees me go and do something, so she goes and does something. What is wrong with your brain? It's like jealousy. I feel like now, I didn't think about it then. I didn't think about it when I pulled 13 pairs of my pants out of her fucking closet. I didn't think about it then. But now, I'm starting to realize my sister, my big sister, who's had every opportunity to do more, bigger, better things than me, right? She's got a family, she got all this. She's still unhappy and she's trying to take it out on me. Right? I see people out here that are homeless with their family that would not have it any other way. They're all together still. Right? You guys are together, you're all broken though. Oh my God. It's not that I think bad of you. What I think bad of is the fact that you continue to try to force this on me. Right? All the constant monitoring. You should have gave up 2 years ago. You should have gave up 5 years. You should have gave up 10 years ago. You should have never started. Should have never started. Right? You waited. I got a job right next to her. I worked at Jones Day, downtown Los Angeles. She worked at some law firm that was in the City Tower, I believe it was. It's by where there was a Starbucks over there. And then I got a job at Louis Brisbois. So I just moved across the street. And the whole time she was right next to me. I wonder how long she's been stealing money. How do you arrange it? You have to know somebody in accounting. Right? So that's who you made me. Does it go back to when I went to Oakview and I had to take an accounting class, and that was like, I don't know if there's something in me that clicked. They knew that I understood it. It's like easy algebra, and they just are like, this gonna be her job. And they knew, like, over time, throughout the years, they would be able to get me into positions where they could use me. That's how it felt when I was at a previous employer that had pink on the checks. That's how it felt. When I had to ask the lady, do you think this is pink? That looks pink to me. And now you guys have my fingerprints on it. That looks pink to me, and it looks like somebody did a typewriter. It's a QuickBooks check. But I saw one come through that was white. That for sure they were not even fucking around with making that one pink. And that was to let me know, like, the checks that you handled for sure were pink. Ours is not a fake check. You know who that was? Can I talk about that? I gotta wait for the court day. Oh, I can't even imply. I already have in the past. If you're quick like a GATE student, you'll understand. You'll pick up on it. You will have known. I don't know anybody in California with as much money. Maybe that I've ever seen. Lost Hills Police Station, Sheriff Station, Mitrice Richardson. What the fuck happened to her? Somebody gave her acid. Was the person that she went to dinner with ever questioned? I had a friend who worked at a place in Venice, and she introduced me to an older man. And this goes towards trafficking. I hope that we can find a way to connect this to it. This girl who has a license for hypnotherapy, right? I believe she's a certified hypnotherapist. She used to be a waitress at a restaurant in Venice. And now when I think about it, back to then, it always felt like everybody knew me and everybody thought that they could play with me. Like a sex toy. So when she worked at that restaurant, I met a man who's an aviation person, right? This is all the setup. And they gave me little clues along the way so that I could find it out. What is the big reveal, though? You guys did that because it was gratifying to you? You took pictures or something? Or like you thought that it's gonna... Those are the little... the thousand daggers or whatever. They're not, though, because I know who you are. I know you did it. I'm not afraid to talk about you. And if we can find a crime that's related to you, we'll wrap it all up in a nice little ball. My mental capacity is not affected. Do you know how funny it is? If, like, they're going to be like, no, I didn't. I never did that. It's going to be unbelievable if you guys are successful at making me the way you want to make me, right? When I talk about all the people I had sex with, they're going to be like, what? You had sex with that homeless girl? How funny. How embarrassing for you. So you want me to fight for this? You want me to try to move to a nicer apartment? You want me to try to live up to like some kind of like, I'm that bitch. I'm not that bitch. I'm not that bitch. This is a free couch. $1,200 free couch. It's a free couch. So you guys give me things in order to make me look like I'm that bitch because I'm not that bitch. How can you make me look like a criminal who steals money if I have all hand-me-down furniture? That's what the $20 swapper chair is. Somebody dropped that off. That's what I was saying. This feels like a gift. So excited about it because my first time ever sitting on it was at CJ Estevez's house. And I spent like, I don't know, the whole time. I don't think I let anybody else sit on the chair. My little fucking autistic ass sat there like a jack in the box, bouncing up and down on the chair all around. And so when I saw it, it just reminded me of that, and I got it. And they knew I would. Whoever is part of setting this whole setup, whoever is able to conspire to have all these motherfucking people outside my apartment, do you know how much money they have to have stolen in order to do that? That's not their money. Nobody's coming out of their pocket with their own personal money, employing criminals to fucking stand around and watch me walk to Ralph's and back as I get coconut water. That's somebody who stands to lose a whole lot of shit. Witness intimidation. Why do you have to come with so many people if this is it's not intimidating? Getting jumped is not intimidating. If you're gonna get jumped, like, oh shit, I'm not gonna run away, bitch. I'm gonna fight every single one of you as best I can. Right? I'm watching to see. It's not a way out. I'm counting to see how many people are surrounding me. How many motherfucking moves do I have to make sure you guys leave me the fuck alone? Right? This would be scary if I was you. That's why you're doing it. You're scared right now. At least the people I've talked so loudly about. There's people I haven't talked loudly about. That's because they have a lot of money. They have knowledge of the law. So I'm waiting for the other people with knowledge of the law that already sued their ass to fucking wrap this shit up. I handed it to them already, though. So I hope that they're watching. I hope this gets entered as evidence. Every single bit of this is evidence in a RICO case somewhere. Right? Multi-state. I just watched a whole nother state's fucking police department have all their pictures like it's a fucking class yearbook. I love this. That's all it is. We got, Life Touch. I wonder if they're the ones who are taking the mug shots. Do they provide the background to the police stations? So that means these people are going to get out in 7 years with a slap on the wrist. It's okay. At least we get to see their photos. Right? This is their rite of passage into the fucking dark world. So take those fucking handcuffs, go do your fucking shit. To have people fall from greatness, that's you guys joining the occult. How much money? And you guys do this to other people. You guys find other people like me who you think are unsuspecting or unknowing. Oh my gosh, I feel so good. Right? Like, I'm just touching myself. It feels so good. It feels so good to be me. It feels so good to be me. I hope my sister's watching. I hope my brother's fucking shitting his pants over this. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being the meanest motherfucking siblings to me. Even though you were nice at times, I can't say it was always mean. But my brother I feel like he regrets having me tag along everywhere, right? We were so close in age. Every time he went out, I had to go too. Because my mom wanted to make sure he was fucking doing good. And that's when he started getting into trouble. When he stopped having to fucking bring my ass out with him. He said, now I don't have to bring the little fucking bitch. I'm going to go do some real shit. And then he got arrested. And if Lee Baca can get arrested for a felony, so can you. So can you. Was Lee Baca sheriff when my Treese went missing? Different counties, right? Lee Baca, Ventura County, no? Who is Lost Hills? I want to know so much more about my Treese. I wish I could have told her, drink milk, bitch. You need milk. That's a whole new meme. He needs milk. But it's not a whole new meme. When you think about it, I'm busting open all your fucking shit. Listen. The reason that meme exists, and this is just my thoughts and my beliefs, and this is me remote viewing into these fucking nasty, sick people around me. The meme, he needs milk. That comes from you guys knowing that you're poisoning people. You're setting people up. You're giving them LSD. You're doing all kinds of shit. And milk is something that would help them. And that's what that meme is. He needs milk. And some people use it in other ways, but the people who know. Huh. Frank Olsen needed milk. Frank Olsen needed a lot of milk. What's $750,000? A motherfucking RV. Why do you care about stealing money? Why don't you just meet somebody who made enough money for you to go ride on their RV? I did. That's how I know I like them, and I would like to have one day. But I've been on one already, so it's not a necessity anymore. Just like a boat. I've been on a boat, so I'm not here like swearing I need to get a boat. When I was on a boat, they tried to have me fall in the water. Is now more what I'm realizing. Whether it's true or not. To watch your friend sit like this with her knees to her chest, talking about how badly she wants to get pregnant with this rich kid's baby so that when his parents go out of town, they could throw nice parties at the house. Her brain's so fucked up. That's what made me realize I can't be with these people. I can't hang out with these people anymore. Don't you come from money? Oh, maybe not. Maybe your family is Stevie too? I can't believe that someone would use a situation like that to improve their own. You are the kind of people that touch babies. Right? If I remember correctly, these are just things that I now don't approve of, and back then I think made me feel uncomfortable. Like having little kids walk around parties with teenager adults, and they're trying to open beers and drink beers with you because they see everybody drinking beer, so you got to give them a little cup and make them think that they're participating too. You're grooming a kid to be a party girl. That's Drew Barrymore's life. I wonder what it's like now. I'm so sorry for you. I want people to have a childhood, not a fucking a partyhood. What is with all the partying? Social dependency. Status and ranking is important to you. You like to have people make you feel important. You like to put other people down so that you can feel more important. Once you find somebody that everybody feels comfortable putting down, whoever has the best put down is the biggest, meanest, baddest. Do you guys ever start getting feeling self-conscious about all the bad shit you do? That's when you get cancer. I sip my fruity acai coconut juice, and I'm feeling so fine. While the people who are making fun of me are out drinking, doing drugs, counting money that's stolen, looking over their shoulder for when they're gonna get their fucking set of shiny bracelets. And I'm just here trying to stay cool. What is my fucking humidity? Where are we at on the humidities? Oh, we're at 50. I think the whatchamacallit machine turned off again. Let me go turn on the dehumidifier. I'll be back. Don't worry.